There are certain truths, certain bedrock principles, that if you live by them, will make your journey through life not just bearable, but truly fulfilling. These aren't just nice-to-haves, my friends. These are the essentials, the cornerstones of a life well lived. And just like we learned our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, these life lessons are just as, if not more, important. So, over the next few chapters, we're going to dive deep into those essential truths, those life lessons you can't afford to miss. Let's get started, shall we? Now, I know that change can be scary. Believe me, I've been there. It can rock you to your core, make you question everything you thought you knew. But here's the thing about change. My friends, it's inevitable. It's the only constant in life. And once you accept that, truly accept it in your heart, you can start to see change, not as something to fear, but as an opportunity. An opportunity for growth, for reinvention, for discovering a stronger, wiser, more resilient you. Think about it. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, every time you face a challenge head-on, you come out the other side a little bit stronger, a little bit wiser. You learn something new about yourself, about your capabilities. You prove to yourself that you can handle whatever life throws your way. And that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. So, embrace the unknown. Embrace the challenges. Embrace the change. Because on the other side of fear, on the other side of your comfort zone, that's where you'll find your true potential. That's where you'll blossom. Remember, life is a journey, not a destination. And it's the twists and turns, the ups and downs, that make the ride so exhilarating. So buckle up, hold on tight, and enjoy the ride. You know, we often get so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, always striving for the next big thing, that we forget to appreciate the simple joys already present in our lives. The warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of loved ones, the feeling of gratitude itself. These are the things that truly matter. When we practice gratitude, when we take the time to appreciate the good in our lives, something magical happens. Our problems seem a little smaller, our burdens a little lighter. We start to see the world through a lens of abundance, not scarcity. And that, my friends, is a game changer. Gratitude has a ripple effect. When you're grateful, you're not just happier, you're also kinder, more compassionate, more forgiving. You attract more positivity into your life because, let's face it, who doesn't want to be around someone who radiates joy and appreciation? So, how do we cultivate this sense of gratitude? It's simple. Start by acknowledging the good things, big or small. Maybe it's a delicious cup of coffee in the morning or the support of a loving friend. Whatever it is, take a moment to savor it, to feel grateful for it. Trust me, the more you practice, the more natural it will become. Now, this is a tough one, I know. Nobody likes to fail. It hurts. It can make you question your abilities, make you want to crawl into bed and pull the covers over your head. But here's the thing about failure, my friends. It's not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to it. Think about it. Every successful person you can think of, every single one of them, has faced setbacks, has stumbled and fallen along the way. But here's what sets them apart. They didn't let those failures define them. They learned from their mistakes, dusted themselves off, and got back up stronger and wiser. Failure is a chance to learn, to grow, to refine your approach. It's an opportunity to develop resilience, that incredible human capacity to bounce back from adversity. And believe me, the world needs more resilient people. So, the next time you face a setback, and you will, remember this: it's not the end of the world. It's just a detour on the road to success. Embrace the lesson, adjust your course, and keep moving forward. You've got this. We live in a world that often feels increasingly divided. A world where it's easy to get caught up in our own bubbles. That's why cultivating empathy, that ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is more important now than ever before. Empathy allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, to build bridges instead of walls. It allows us to see the world through someone else's eyes, to understand their perspective, even if we don't agree with it. And in a world that desperately needs more understanding and compassion, that's a powerful thing. When we practice empathy, we open ourselves up to a whole new world of connection and understanding. We begin to see the humanity in everyone we meet, regardless of their background, beliefs, or experiences. And that connection, that shared sense of humanity, is what binds us together as a community, as a society, as human beings. So, how do we cultivate empathy? It starts with listening, really listening, with an open heart and an open mind. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes, trying to see the world from their perspective. It's about offering kindness and compassion, even when it's difficult. Integrity. It's a word we hear a lot, but what does it truly mean? To me, integrity is about living in alignment with your values, even when no one is watching. It's about doing the right thing, even when it's hard, even when it costs you something. Integrity is the foundation upon which trust is built. When you're a person of integrity, people know they can count on you. They know you'll keep your word, that you'll be honest and fair in your dealings. And that kind of trust, my friends, is priceless. It's not just about how you treat others, though. Integrity is also about how you treat yourself. It's about holding yourself to a high standard, about being true to yourself and your values, even when it's easier to take the easy way out. Living with integrity isn't always easy. It takes courage. It takes discipline. It takes a commitment to doing the right thing, even when it's difficult. But the rewards, the peace of mind, the respect you earn from yourself and others, make it all worthwhile. In the whirlwind of our daily lives, it's easy to neglect our most valuable asset, ourselves. We push ourselves to the limit, sacrificing sleep, healthy eating, and exercise, all in the name of productivity and achievement. But at what cost? Prioritizing your health isn't selfish, it's essential. It's about recognizing that you can't pour from an empty cup. When you prioritize your well-being, you're not just taking care of your physical health, you're nurturing your mind and spirit as well. Start by tuning in to your body's needs. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you nourishing your body with healthy foods? Are you moving your body regularly? These simple acts of self-care can make a world of difference in your energy levels, mood, and overall well-being. Remember, taking care of yourself is an investment, not an expense. It's an investment in your health, your happiness, and your ability to show up fully in all areas of your life. Life is a journey of discovery, and learning is the fuel that keeps us moving forward. It's about more than just acquiring knowledge. It's about expanding our horizons, challenging our perspectives, and keeping our minds sharp and engaged. In a world that's constantly evolving, a commitment to lifelong learning is more important than ever before. It allows us to adapt to change, to embrace new opportunities, and to stay relevant in an ever-shifting landscape. The beauty of lifelong learning is that it can take countless forms. It might involve taking a class, reading books, exploring new hobbies, or simply engaging in stimulating conversations. The key is to find what ignites your curiosity and to never stop exploring. Remember, learning isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. It's about embracing a mindset of growth, curiosity, and a thirst for knowledge that will enrich your life in countless ways. We are social creatures, wired for connection, belonging, and love. Nurturing meaningful relationships is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about investing time and energy in the people who matter most, the ones who bring joy, support, and laughter into our lives. Strong relationships provide us with a sense of belonging, a safe haven where we can be ourselves without judgment. They offer a shoulder to cry on during tough times, a cheerleader to celebrate our victories, and a companion to share life's adventures. But like any worthwhile endeavor, relationships require effort and attention. It's about being present, listening attentively, and offering support without judgment. It's about making time for connection, even when life gets busy. Remember, the quality of our lives is often a reflection of the quality of our relationships. Invest in them, nurture them, and cherish the people who make your life richer, brighter, and more meaningful. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what is my purpose? Why am I here? It's a question that has echoed through the ages, a question that lies at the very heart of the human experience. Discovering and living in alignment with our purpose can infuse our lives with meaning, direction, and a deep sense of fulfillment. Your purpose doesn't have to be grandiose or world-changing. It might be as simple as being a loving parent, a dedicated teacher, or a compassionate friend. It's about identifying what makes you come alive, what brings you joy and a sense of fulfillment, and then finding ways to weave that into the fabric of your life. When we live with purpose, our actions are infused with meaning. We approach challenges with renewed determination, knowing that we're working towards something bigger than ourselves. Finding your purpose is a journey, not a destination. It's about exploration, self-discovery, and a willingness to listen to the whispers of your heart. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, patience can seem like a lost art. We want everything now, and we want it fast. But as the old adage goes, patience is a virtue, and for good reason. Cultivating patience allows us to navigate life's inevitable delays and challenges with grace and resilience. Patience is not about passively waiting for things to happen. It's about actively choosing to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity. It's about trusting that things will unfold in their own time, even when it's not our preferred timeline. When we practice patience, we develop a greater capacity for understanding, both for ourselves and for others. We learn to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. Remember, some of life's greatest rewards, like fine wine or a beautiful garden, take time to mature. Cultivate patience, and you'll find that it has a way of enriching your life in countless ways. So, there you have it. 10 essential life lessons, guideposts on your journey to a life filled with purpose, joy, and meaning. Remember, these lessons aren't meant to be learned overnight. They're a lifelong practice, a continuous journey of growth and self-discovery. Start by incorporating one or two of these lessons into your daily life. See how they impact your thoughts, your actions, your relationships. As you begin to embody these principles, you'll find that life doesn't necessarily become easier, but you become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. As the great Maya Angelou once said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated." In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it. Onward and upward, my friends.